where you're appreciated, and you know that I appreciate all of your support, because at the end, it doesn't matter how much money I got, it's about the support, it's about the love, it's about that vibe of life, you know what I mean? It's not about what the spreadsheet says at the end of the week, how much money we made. We do all right anyway. If we didn't do all right anyway, we wouldn't be looking at fucking opening a club out there. But the reality is, people, it's all about enjoying our lives together. And I want to bring back that fun, which I believe just isn't really there anymore. It is, but it isn't. It's just my idea of fun is probably very different to a lot of other people's idea of fun. You know, and that's one of the problems that I have when I discuss business, even in places like, I don't want to mention names of places because then I'm kind of narrowing things down again, but sometimes I'm talking to people in business and they don't really understand me. They don't get me. Their idea and my idea of certain things are very, very different. And as Jade said to me the other day, right, we were talking about something in a different resort, right? I've got somebody on at me about a different resort in Spain. It's not Ibiza, it's not Magaluf, and I'm not going to give you any guesses. Yes, we're interested. And Jade said to me, she went, babe, it's best if you say, and I love Jade, and I listen to everything she says because I adore her, you know, I mean, it's my baby, you know? And she said, she said to me, and listen to this, she said to me, she goes, you should say this, this, and this, and this, and this, because it's not working so well, and blah, blah, blah. And I said to her, babe, I said, no, I'm not going to say that. I said, because number one, I'll be knocking the man's business. I don't want to knock his business. And the second reason I'm not going to say that is because I'm not here to teach him. I'm not here to teach him. I'm here to talk business. I'm here to talk about whether or not I'm going to get involved in his club, in his bar. That's what I'm there to talk about. I'm not here to say, I can do this and you can't. I'm here to turn around and say, with me involved, this is what's going to happen. This is what we're going to achieve. Not turn around and go, well, you know, you're doing that wrong, you should do that, you should do that. Because I'm not being funny, mate. I ain't giving out free lessons. And plus, most people don't understand your mindset, so don't quite get it. So you end up with them actually hating you for it. Do you know what I mean? Who the fuck's he think he is? Well, I'll tell you who I think I am. I'm a guy that's got a few quid, and I've got a few quid because I'm not fucking stupid. Do you know what I mean? And they're probably in a situation where they're losing money, the venue's not. But this was in a different location. I'll give you an example. It was in the Canary Islands. Boxing 24/7, thank you for the follow, mate. The places like Mambo, Cafe Del Mar are top gaffs and entertainment. Glasgow, Rab, 100%, mate. What do I always say, people? I say it like a form of defence sometimes, but it just is what it is. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. OG lists, 100%, mate. 100%. There are some things in life you just need to do. You just need to do. And I'll give you an example, right? There's so many people. Snorri, thank you for the follow as well, mate. There's so many people that come out to Benidorm and they come out here time and time and time and time and time again. Let me tell you all something. Sometimes you need to go somewhere different. What I want to do is be able to provide you with that different place. Another experience. Something that you've never, ever, maybe even thought you would do. And I think that everyone on my live right now, right, forget about all the bullshit, right? So I'm going to do one of these yes and no things again, right? Now, give me a yes or a no, but please hear me out first, right? Please hear me out first. All of you on my live, all right, forgetting the bullshit, forgetting all the what you've heard, forgetting the it's expensive and all that, because you don't know that, you just hear it, and for that reason you think it is and you believe it, right? Give me a yes if you genuinely feel that Ibiza has been of interest to you at some point in your life where you thought, I must go there. Give me a yes if you think so. So far Gunny says no. That's fine, Gunny. Lots of yeses coming in, because I actually think that most people in their lifetime would love to go somewhere like that. I mean, watch the film Kevin and Perry Go Large and tell me you don't want some of that. Tell me you don't want some of that. And I'm not talking about, like mad out of it and all that. I'm just talking about we're all human. But what happens is you hear this and you hear that and you end up going, nah, it's too expensive. Excuses, you know what I mean? Excuses. I could say the same. I mean, I'm looking to take a club. Taking a club isn't cheap out there. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot more than out here. but because they think that they have, but it's a different planet out there. But the reality is that it's worth it. It's worth it. Go to see big DJs. Exactly. You're not going to see Calvin Harris out here in Benidorm, are you? You're not going to see David Guetta out here in Benidorm. Maybe once a year you might get one of them, but in Ibiza it's normal. It's the standard. You know what I mean? They're big names out here, but in Ibiza they're just... It's another name, mate. Look at the lists of all the clubs. Who's playing in the clubs? They're all. It's like looking at the music charts. It literally is. I mean, it's like blah 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 blah. You know. And the other thing is as well is Ibiza is going to be blessed with some of Jade's shows as well. You know that she's never done a show in Ibiza. I mean, it's another first, isn't it? I mean, imagine that Jade's going to be doing a show in Ibiza in our club. Yeah. She's going to be doing a show, she'll be doing her thing in there, mate. And everyone's going to be like, woo, you know that? Different people, different crowd. Look, I think my point is, I have really rattled on. And I know I have. And I'm starting to go all wrinkly now because I've been in this pool for so long. I have to say, though, it's beautiful. It's lovely and warm tonight. I don't know whether Jade left the heating on on the pool. I don't know, but it's so warm, It's so warm tonight. But I think the point is that we are... back home. We're back in Benidorm. Is it only for the youngsters? Of course it's not. Do you know what I said? Right, I said to somebody today. Right, I was talking to somebody today. He owns a restaurant, right, which is near where the club is. And I said to him, "Do you know one of the reasons that Ibiza went quieter? It's because the people that came out here and loved it all those years ago. Imagine if you got them back out. They're all in their 40s now, mate. They're in their 40s, they're in their 50s, but you know what? They'll still love it. They still want that vibe. They want that sunset. They want that beautiful beach to sit out on. They want to go, do you know what? San Antonio, the West End has got bars. It's got Irish bars. It's got bars from literally theme bars of pretty much every place in the UK. I mean, you've got everything there. Do you know what I mean? It's like, people just don't know. And we went out there, and I'm giving it all this, and yet the deal that I've got on the table with this club could end. I mean, they might turn around and they might have an issue with one of the conditions or something. We could end up getting tied up in a legal problem and all that. So it's not 100% solid stone yet. So it's not like I'm trying to sell the concept of Ibiza. I'm just telling you what I think. And if the deal doesn't go through and I don't get the club and it all falls through and I've got to wait until next year because no one wants to do anything now because they're already working. They're doing well now. So that's kind of where we're at. So what I'm saying is that everything I'm telling you is for your benefit. It's not for mine. Like I said, I've not paid for the club yet. I've not paid for it yet. I've not paid anything yet. Nothing has happened yet apart from a gentleman's agreement, a handshake, a couple of signatures on a pre-contract type thing, which basically says that I intend to be involved and take the club. They intend to, that's where we're at. So nothing is concrete just yet. All right. But the thing is this. Everything I've told you is for you. Because all I want is for you to have the best times of your life. And I want you, at some point, to be able to say thank you to me. Even if you never say it to my face, just to feel it, just to feel that, you know what, yeah, he was all right. He said the right thing. He looked after us, because that's so important. Done 10 years on Amsterdam's red light. You got any jobs? 100%. You know that. King damn bosh. You know that, mate. We've always got jobs on offer here and in other places, but you need to come out and see me. I don't do the online thing. Not me checking out deals, lol. You know that, OG lists. For us, but in turn tops up your bank balance. What was that for us? But in turn tops up your bank balance. How does it turn up my bank balance? Really? And anyway, Simon, is that like an issue or something? You know, if I put forward something that changes your life and gives you the best time of your life, complete value for every penny, every cent that you spent, is that a problem for you? You know? Are you one of those sort of people that doesn't wish others well in any shape or form, maybe a bit jealous? You know, I'm only asking, because that's a bit of a strange comment, really. Yes, Frank, good evening, how are you? Bosh, you know that. Frank, you're the secret to a success business. 100%, mate. I've been doing it all my life. Clearly, I'm not here talking to you just because I want to make a few quid. I've not asked you for anything. I've not when did you hear me turn around and say, gift me please, guys? Come on, send me gifts. Come on, send me gifts. I want some gifts. Send me some money guns and all that. Come on. You ain't heard me say that. I don't give a shit, mate. I'm not after your money. By the way, thank you, Gazza, for the gift. Look at that. As soon as I say that, I get a gift. You trying to prove me wrong there, Gazza? You know, it just is what it is. There are some proper people out there that really, I wonder how some people tick. I really do. I wonder how, do you know what actually I'd like to say? I'm going to say this. I would actually really like to be a fly on the wall sometimes. How many of you on my live agree with me, right? Again, give me a yes in the comment section. Do you agree with me that wouldn't it be fantastic if sometimes we could be just a fly on the wall and watch how a certain other person lives? Because I'm telling you, I think it would be, oh my God, I think it would be just, I think it would be crazy. I really do. I think it would be crazy just to be a fly, and then stick to the wall, mate, and fucking watch. Honestly, Grandad Oak Tree, thank you very much, mate. You know that. Papa John, all of you, CHR, look at that, look. You know that. You know I'm making sense, right? You know that because you know I'm making sense. To be that fly, just to be some stinky fly with whiskers and all that and be stuck to a wall, just watching how some people live. It would just, I'm telling you. And I ain't putting no one down. I'm just being honest. JJ, thank you very much. Just love your personality, Frank. Seem to be a top guy. Love to meet you one day for a pint. 100%, John. You know that. John in York, thank you so much, brother. I mean it, though. I would love it, mate. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, they'd probably have a great life. I mean, you know, but it'd be just so cool. What an experience, you know? Oh, man, I would love that. I would. Imagine me, the fly. Bzzz, stuck on the wall, man. I'd be just watching it. Now, if you was in one of them times now, that wouldn't be so cool. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't want to see that. You can see that on the internet for free. You know that. But anyway, it is what it is. I really do want to thank you all. I've got like 8% battery. Me and Jade are back from Ibiza. And we're going to be heading down to Miller's Beach Bar in like literally 2 minutes. I'm going to dive out of here, dive in the shower, do all that, put my makeup on. That is a joke, by the way. I don't wear makeup. Not in public. No, I don't. That was a joke. You can get some people take it the wrong way. Please also remember as well, you know that, mosquito. Woo! Mosquitoes love me, man. I taste nice, you know. Ask Jade if you want proof of that. Thank you so much. Love my energy. Thank you so much, Scott. You know that, mate. Hells, thank you for the follow as well. Anyone else want to give me a follow, do so and I will give you a quick shout out. Soapy, thank you for the follow as well. To be fair, I said, you mean there is a mosquito? Fucking hell, get out of it, mate. Fuck off. Excuse my language. I was talking to the mosquito. There you go. I think I got him. No, I didn't. Is that a Luftwaffe? You know what I mean? It's like going back to the 1940s. There he is. Woo! Got him. Battle with the mosquito. Fucking mad. It's a huge thing, wasn't he? Definitely going to smash Ibiza. You know that, mate. You know that. I mean, honestly, you really do know that because it's what we do. Do you know what I mean? It's what we do. It is what we do, right? Now, I'm going to ask you, right, one last time, guys, right? Now, how many of you are on here? There's quite a few of you on the live at the moment. I'm going to ask you one last time, right? Give me a yes, please. Give me a yes in the comment section. So a yes, this is your support now, right? A yes in the comments. I've only got about 5 minutes left of this live. A yes in the comment section and put a comment as well of what you think that me and Jade will do. Stagman in Ibiza. Do you think we'll smash it or what? Give me a comment in the comment section. A comment will be better. A yes will do if need be. Do you think, in your opinion, that we will smash it in Ibiza with Stagman, the club? Look at that. Do you know what? Thank you all for the support. Look at that all day long. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Now imagine
možda. Naravno da se smije. Prvih 10 minuta ne igram dok ne